for May 18th. This is actually coming out a day late. I'm recording it in the morning of May 19th. Market's a little slow this morning. I'm watching a few of my trades, and I thought I'd just make this video since I forgot to make it Monday. First one we got here is Wicks, triggered for a reversal to the downside. We're looking for 188 to break. You can see we've got a lot of strong support here at 190 with about 3,000 open interest hanging out there. If that 190 breaks, followed by confirmation of 188.37, then we could be looking down to 172.19 this week. I got about a $25 expected move, so that definitely falls within the range of what we're looking for. So that's it for Wicks. Let's move on. Alright, so our next one here is TWOU, TWOU, and we're looking for a break of 180.30. Again, this is triggered for a reversal to the downside. We're in a bullish market at the moment, but it does look like we're looking for a turn here. You can see this NASDAQ is starting to come down on a 5-minute chart. When we see a nice base right there, so we really need to get through that base before we can get any confirmed bearish sentiment. But TWOU, trigger for a reversal to the downside, 180.30 is that area we're looking to break for a target of 165.11. Got about a $12 expected move priced in this week, and we see a lot of open interest, 190, 195, 200. You see all these contracts being opened up here. The calls to me to suggest premium sellers. See this 7,000, looks like 6,000 might have closed out the majority of their position here, thinking that the run is over. So TWOU below 180.30, looking down to 165.11. That's it for TWOU. So below 180.30, target 165.11. Alright, so our next one here is OKTA. I'm really not sure how to say that, but below 178.50, we're looking down to 171.11. Has about an $8 expected move this week. Not a lot of activity on the option chain, so these options are not super liquid, but you shouldn't have too much trouble getting in and out of a small position. 180.329 where we're at right now. We're looking at yesterday's low to be that breaking point. We want to see 178.50 below to see 171.11. So below 178.50. Again, this is triggered for a reversal, so we're looking to the downside. 171.11 is the target, and that's what we're looking for. Let's move on. Alright, so this one is DDOG, triggered for a reversal, but definitely looks like it could be a possible continuation. Below 66.86, we're looking down to 62.12, but however, looks like 66.86 is holding, so this could definitely rally above its previous high of 72.15, which is not that far off, only about 80 cents away from there. Pretty strong indicators that this could be continuation. Looking at those 65 puts right there, which are telling us that we get some pretty strong support there around 65. 1200 being some premium sellers right there. That definitely tells us that it probably isn't going to breach 65 this week, which means continuation higher, possibly up to, looks like we've got a $10 expected move, so we might even see 80 this week. Again, triggered for a reversal though, so we'll be lean bearish, but again, this definitely looks more like a continuation, gap and go type of situation. There's the gap, there's the go, looking to break to that 72.15 to get long up to 80. So break 72.15, target 80, and for shorts, we wanted to break 66, and our target's going to be 62. Alright, so our next one here is LVGO, and this one is triggered for a reversal to the downside. We are consolidating around that 57.62 support zone. We wanted to break 57.62 to get down to 51.35. If we want to go long though, we're looking for this to break 63.55, and we're looking for an upper price target of 70. Got an $11 expected move this week. You can see that we've got a lot of open interest here around the 60s, 65, and 70s. which tells you that we could definitely see 70, but we need that level to hold, and I wouldn't consider going long until we get above 63.55. Again, triggered for a reversal, so always lean to the downside on this one. 57.62 below 51.35 is the target. So if you want to get long, we want to get above 63.55. Target is going to be 70. And for shorts, you want to get below 57.62. Target 51.35. Okay, so next one here we have is FSLY, FSLY. This one's triggered for a reversal to the downside. You see initially we get a pop up here to 42.97, which definitely created our a nice little resistance zone. But looks like we aren't going to get higher than that today. Looks like it's already starting to begin its sell off to the downside. We want to see it break 36.55, however, to get our $3 expected move. $3, that would actually bring us down to maybe, that might actually just close around 36.55, but if we get that momentum behind us, 36.55 could bring us down to 33.66. But a $2 expected move on a $100 option will definitely give you 100%. So I'm not really looking for longs on this one. However, you know, above 42.97, and you could definitely be looking up to 45. I don't think that's the case. However, you look over here at our NASDAQ, and we're starting to begin our sell-off into this base. We get below that base, and the market becomes bearish, at least on the short term. So we're not going to go over the calls on this one. In this case, we're looking for 36.55 is below that. Target is going to be 33.66. And the last one here is TWOU, TWOU. Triggered for a reversal to the downside. We see we had a nice run up on Monday. Today we're looking for it to get below yesterday's low, which was 34.13. Below 34.13, we're looking down at 31.79. This has a $6 expected move in the next 30 days. So divide that by about 4 days, and you're looking at about $1.50. And $1.50 brings us down to around 33. So we might not see the 31.79. However, I do think we're going to get it because the market, like I said, is starting to turn bearish. So below 34.13, we're looking at 31.79. Not really looking for calls here at all. So we're not going to go over the calls. And below 34.13. Keep the stops tight on this one because you can see this volume back here about 5 days back. That's pretty strong volume, which means we could just kind of fall back and then rise back up. But below 34.13, we're looking down to 31.79. And that's going to do it for my watch list this week. I want to thank you for watching. Please, if you haven't considered, please subscribe to the channel if you found anything that helped you trade this week. This is Optional Enterprises. I'll talk to you next time.